Welcome back, Retail Therapy. My name's Will. Barrett, how we living?
We're living pretty good. I was doing okay. Now I'm doing great because about 20 minutes ago, I got an email. And you won't believe this, Will, but Hailey Bieber just shared her bump suit favorites.
I might need one of those I've been eating lately.
Yeah. I know both of our wives are fans of bump suit.
Oh, yeah.
And hey, now that Hailey Bieber has shared her bump suit favorites, you got to imagine that things are just about to skyrocket for them.
Yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't shared this before.
Yeah.
Is this foreshadowing?
Baby number 2? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think that. I don't think that's in order. I don't think that's in order. I still haven't listened to Swag.
So it's okay. It's pretty good.
Okay. I'm not anti-Bieber.
Yeah.
I went to a Justin Bieber concert and I've seen very few performers in life hold the audience in the palm of his hand like he was.
I mean, that was a different Bieber. He's not in the same headspace these days.
That's true.
He canceled the rest of that tour, I think. Or maybe it was the tour after that.
No, I think it was
the rest of that tour. Yeah.
One of the coolest things, I can't believe I'm saying this, one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a concert was him standing shirtless with leather pants on, surrounded by drones. Just drones flying around his body.
Yeah,
I was just like, this is tight. He must feel invincible right now.
What were the drones doing?
I think videotaping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there were other screens that had
They weren't like the drones at the University of Texas football games that were like lighting up and making all sorts of creations and
I've never really seen that before in person.
You haven't seen the UT drone show?
When the drone show was there, I was in a seat that was not very conducive to seeing like a full view of it.
Okay.
And so I don't feel like I got the full experience. And so I'm hoping that I get one sooner than later. I think I might get one this weekend.
A what?
A drone show.
Oh, a drone show.
Yeah.
Oh,
in San Francisco. I'm going to San Francisco.
At the Dead concert.
Yeah. And so they did one last time for a final show in San Francisco. I'm hoping that maybe it could happen again. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, they're pretty sweet. I highly recommend.
Bump suits?
Bump suits and drone shows.
I just have some pants that I've been wearing lately that are I haven't worn since last year. Little snug. Little snug. I need to lock in before fall as all my indulgences happen to fall in the fall season.
Well, before long, I mean, probably within the next month or two, I'd imagine that you're going to be able to purchase a brand new set of cloud knit weekend joggers from One Outdoor Voices, where just a day after our podcast came out, Tyler Haney was announced as rejoining the fray as co-owner, founder, partner, creative director.
What did you think of the launch of all that?
I don't know. I don't know what I thought. It's very clearly tied to her other businesses, right? Like the whole thing is like being launched on TYB, and that's how you get early access to it. And
is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, like her like rewards program company that we talked about last week. It all feels very tied to that.
Okay,
and her and Joggy as well. There's like Joggy Green is going to be like kind of like a primary color of this new release. So it all makes sense for her.
I feel like the general public support of it was pretty positive, except for the comments on the Texas Monthly column that they wrote.
It was a pretty interesting rollout because they clearly they went for they were on a PR offensive, right? Like they had her doing every single podcast. She was on How Long Gone. She was interviewed by Texas Monthly and Vogue and like all Glossy and like all these different publications. It was a full court press. They like pushed all these out. She was everywhere. And on their own public channels, I've seen and heard that they're like deleting any negative comments so that it's only all good stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously everybody like in her sphere is like commenting and engaging, and they're really doing everything they can to like to build it all up and make it look cool. And I wanted to get behind this relaunch of OV. I as I said last week, I do find I find her fangirling over Elon problematic at best. And And it's not that I won't support OV because of it, but it's just it makes it a kind of a sour taste for me.
She did launch 3 days ago some new branding that does not totally include the logo that was on the jacket. Right. And it's much more in the outdoor voices.
Yes, the little like arms up.
Yep.
With the little,
and I very much am glad that they're going this route because I don't like the other logo that they've been kind of teasing out there.
Yes, and as far as the product itself, she talked in all these interviews about how it's like edgier and sexier and like a little bit more fashion forward and less like performance driven. And there's going to be a big focus on like natural fabrics and instead of all synthetics and like so they very clearly want to be modern, right? Like they want to appeal to a younger crowd and a fashionable one at that.
Yeah.
A lot of the comments that I've seen on Reddit and Instagram and everything else is like, well, we kind of just wanted old OV back. At least that's what a vocal, a vocal piece of the audience is saying. But I could also see why like the little like cropped full zip with the Diamante doing things on it would be popular. I can see why the dress that has the contrast stitching and kind of looks like it's from Loewe, like I can see how that would be a hit. So it'll be, I am interested to see how she balances that, how she does things that are quote unquote for recreation, right? While also kind of clearly like wanting to do things that are a little bit trendier and more fashion forward. So
yeah, I don't get the drift that it's going to be as inclusive as they were making it before.
I don't think so. Yeah.
That's just the vibe I'm getting now. I would love to be proved wrong on that.
It's a different year already. Like it's a different era, right? Like
it ain't 2017 anymore.
No, it is not. They were pretty early on like inclusive casting for their photography and like all that type of stuff and extended size ranges, everything. And like they definitely are I wouldn't expect that for a little while. Like they are focusing on a different demographic.
I also am not holding out a lot of hope for anything mind blowing on the menswear side.
I don't think no. I've seen her respond to some comments that there's going to be a small selection of men's dropping in September, I think. And then a lot more men's stuff in 2026. So we'll see.
I think for Scaries, I'm just going to make a sweatshirt that says indoor silence. Just
subtweet them.
Total opposite.
Yeah.
No, I want to be indoors and I want it to be as quiet as possible.
Well, you can release that in pairing with your book club merch.
True. Yeah. Book club. Yeah. Book club. Man, if I really wanted to run a book club, which I don't, I feel like it'd be a really good thing to do.
Yeah.
Book clubs are hot right now.
Definitely.
I'm in my reading era, reading almost every single night, really proud of myself.
Look at you.
I'm not reading an insignificant amount every night either. I'm really putting in the work.
You're like crushing chapters.
Yeah. I feel like it's...
You going multi-chapters a night?
Yeah. Well, it depends on the book.
Yeah.
The book that I'm reading now, the first chapter was 91 pages long. Okay. So I wasn't exactly doing that.
Which one's that?
All the Pretty Horses. I figured I needed to mix in some fiction in between all the white male autobiographies that I'm hitting lately. So I decided to read about white males just going from Texas to Mexico.
In 2025, you're allowed to just read about white dudes again.
No, I need to branch out a little bit. I'm looking at my bookshelf and I'm like, yeah, it's whatever.
Need to mix it up a little bit.
I'm just trying to read, man. I'm just trying to read. Yeah. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to get in the motion. The only time I can read like 100 pages at a time is if I'm on a flight without kids.
Yeah.
And then I just hammer it out.
I'm going to be real with you. A 91-page first chapter is probably killing any idea I had of reading that book.
There are page breaks within the chapter. So you're not just reading constantly. Like there are natural places where you can say, all right, I'm putting my bookmark back.
Right.
I'm going.
I need to be coddled a little bit with my fiction and nonfiction. Like give me a 7-page first chapter,
Well, I started realizing that
suck me in and then drop, maybe chapter 7 can be 91 pages.
Oh, I'm not opposed to like an 8-page chapter every once in a while. Sign me up for that. I mean, what I realized a couple months ago is that you can't performatively read in public if you're not reading in general. And so if I'm going to be doing that, I need to make sure that I'm actually reading behind the scenes so I can justify bringing a book in public to show people, hey, check this out.
Very true.
It's a great American novel.
Got to practice before you play the game. Is
Yep.
what it is.
That's true. It's true.
Randy is sending me every single reel on the internet of men performatively reading.
I'm setting him to bear too.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
Oh, well, if you're going to do something, you might as well make people see you do it, you know? That's why we have a podcast.
It's a great trend.
Before we get into today's topics, let's hear from our friends over at Shopify. Y'all already know about Shopify. I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now that was sold to customers straight from Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started like us. I've used Shopify now for years. I don't even know how long. They just make it simple. They've got the templates right there for you. All your orders are very easily searchable. I mean, even if you just got to type in the order number for somebody, type in their last name, everything comes up. It's just simple. But from collecting orders to just setting up the website to reaching out to your customer to fulfilling orders, it's just the easiest way to get things done. You can even accelerate your content creation. They've got a bunch of tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, enhance your product photography. You know that product photography is not easy. Trust me. I love taking photos. Product photography, it's one of the scariest things you can do. It's not great.
It's tough.
You can also just get started with your own design studio. They got hundreds of ready-to-use templates, and Shopify helps you build a better online store to match your brand style. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into big bucks with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/scaries. Again, that's shopify.com/scaries. Shopify.com/scaries. Hit us up, retailpod.substack.com. Watch our show at youtube.com/Sunday Scaries podcast and go follow at retail.pod on Instagram.
You did big Lil Dicky voice at one point in that read. You were like, I don't even know how long. And it sounded like a Dave bar.
Are we getting a new Dave at any point?
He's I think, but he's just very. You know what he's doing? He's doing real artist shit, and by that I mean he's just like, I'm taking my time.
Yeah,
I'm not pressuring myself to put out new music or a new season.
I don't want
him
to rush. I know he's a perfectionist. I want him to put out the product that he wants, but I also want it.
I need more. I need more from him, and like,
I think it's one of the more underrated shows of the last few years for me.
For sure. Yeah.
Not enough. Like not enough people are watching it.
I've been getting served some like lip syncing to old Lil Dicky songs content on TikTok, and I'm here for it.
I really enjoy anytime I get served like him on Breakfast Club as a reel. I watch the entirety.
Absolutely.
Of it. I watch the entirety.
Yeah, I'm watching the entire thing, and then I'm going to my computer and looking up those like the full clips on YouTube to watch him do a 17-minute freestyle on Breakfast Club.
I might just rewatch the last season.
Yeah.
I have one episode left of The Bear season 4.
Okay.
Just one.
Yeah.
It's
a big one.
After recording last week, I kind of died. Didn't really leave bed for the next 2 days. I had no energy, couldn't really move. It was terrible.
Jordan flu game, huh?
Yeah. So I decided to start hammering Bear episodes. And so I was doing them in twos. One day I did watch 4 episodes, not in a row. I did 2 in the morning, 2 at night. And I've been trying to savor the last couple. I think this season is much better than what the reviews would indicate. I do not agree with the reviews. I do not agree with my knee-jerk reaction on last week's episode where I had to have you convince me to keep going.
Yeah.
I think I do not understand why people don't like this season. They just want to see Carm just going through it constantly.
I don't know what they want to see. Yeah.
People hold the Bear to a different standard than they hold other shows.
They do. But I also think I think everybody is a little bit like TV brained after shows like Severance.
Yeah.
Where it's like now every show, even a show that is kind of like, sort of a hangout show in the way that the Bear is, but like now every show has to answer a question. Right. And so people like the fact that like there are still lingering questions about, what is going to happen to the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes people upset because that makes them feel like something's being dragged out when TV shows back in the day didn't have to constantly answer questions. They were just ongoing forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the point, yes, or the Office. Like there was no those are just hangout shows. And yes, like modern day serialized dramas and comedies and whatever we're calling The Bear, like, yeah, they've got more, they revolve around more plot. There's more, there's more to it than just a 90s sitcom. But at the same time, it's like, just let these people hang out and live their lives, and like, we'll get to the answers eventually.
Do we know what a meal would cost at the Bear restaurant?
Yeah, they talk about it at one point. I think they talk about what it costs per person. I think it's like $165.
Okay.
Yeah.
Per person?
Yeah.
My goodness, too rich for me. Going back to Dave, I think Dave does a good job of that, where it's like not answering a question. And
yes, yeah.
In the last season, I'm going to throw a stray out here at a Happy Gilmore too. Like the last season of Dave was a good show with a bunch of cameos. Like that is what Happy Gilmore tried. Like they just tried too many cameos, where Dave had so many cameos, and like it was still a really good season of television.
Well, Happy Gilmore 2, though, those are cameos where they were just like, hey, Scotty, do you want to do one line? And he was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I feel like Happy Gilmore 2 is a big bit.
Like the Brad Pitt cameo in Dave season 3 is like a real thing. Like he's actually acting.
I can't even say that he was a cameo. He was a full-on character.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He was much more in that show than I was expecting.
Yeah.
No complaints. It was just like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on?
So you're saying you didn't like Happy Gilmore 2, Randy?
It was fine.
I haven't watched it yet.
I'm about halfway through, and I would be lying to you if I said it wasn't making me laugh.
Oh, I've heard it makes. Yeah, I hear it's like legit funny.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to save it for the flight tomorrow.
Well, you're going to really like it because everybody likes all the movies they watch on planes.
That's
true.
True.
It's because you're not sitting on your phone. It's because you're actually locked in.
Yeah, you're locked in. Yeah. You know.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that's why I like Industry so much, because
you watch a lot of it
on a 7-hour flight. I watched like 6 episodes in a row, and I'm like, yeah, that show is fucking great.
I mean, I always bring up Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, one of the best movies I've seen in the past probably 5 years.
Is that Puss in Boots 2?
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah, it's gas.
I saw that on
it's gas.
flight, and it was amazing.
I mean, last year on the way to Spain, I watched Madam Web and said that wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I don't know what everyone's talking about. It seemed fine.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, should we talk Nike country?
Let's talk Nike country.
I don't know how to feel about this overall.
Color me shocked to see Nike doing Western belt buckles, Will.
I don't know where this came from. I feel like they could have done this last year, but they're doing it now. Is it cool? Yes. Do I see a scenario where I'd want to wear this? No.
So this article on GQ here with the headline, "The Raddest Nike Retro of 2025, a big honkin' cowboy belt," states that these were going to drop today. And I went straight to the Nike website to see if I could find them, and they're nowhere to be found. So I don't know if they were just an immediate sellout. But to your point, like, yes, they are very cool. I wanted to see them at $75. I would certainly consider it. That's an approachable price point for something like this. At the same time, then you start thinking about it, and you're like, wait, why do I want Nike on my belt buckle?
Yeah, like as retail therapy listeners know, we're not ashamed to maybe appropriate some blue collar jobs in the name of fashion.
Right.
But like, you can't walk into a bar where people are dressed Western and have your Nike country belt.
Your Nike country belt?
That's an immediate, like, no, dude. What are you doing? I have a belt that looks very similar to this. That is my dad's. That no longer fits him. Sorry, Dad. And Sally will wear it to like UT games sometimes.
Sure. What's on the buckle?
An emblem.
Okay.
It has his name on it. The entire belt is custom to his, like, it's got his name. It says Ross on the back.
Okay.
The belt buckle itself is about that size, if not a little bit bigger. It does have some gold detail on it. It's got the original brand from the cattle company that he started way back in the day. And so, like, it's a legit belt. No one can take that away. He didn't get it as a prize for winning any PBR competitions or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's cool. And I feel like I'm not totally stealing as much valor because I got it. It's a hand-me-down. I inherited it. With this, I'm just like, it's a cool piece standalone. but it's one of these pieces that I just don't understand how you could do in practice. Whereas the other belt with the smaller buckle, I'm like, I could see people rocking that and doing a good job with it.
Well, now this one you want to wear out on the golf course, I think.
Nah, that's so cocky. That is so cocky on the golf course.
You're going to tuck in your new quiet golf shirt into your tailored shorts that you got done at Redacted. And you're going to floss it up with this rhinestone encrusted Nike belt.
Dude, I'm all in on Performance Bouquet fabrics.
And then toss on your Sunday red $600 golf shoes.
They're not $600. Stop. I'm trying to forget how much they cost. I'm trying to ignore that. I'm not proud of myself for wearing them in bed the other day.
Are you telling me that's not a flex of a fit though? What I just laid out for you?
I guess it is. Yeah. I just don't know if the boys aren't going to take kindly to that belt showing up to the course. Like I have never bought a white belt. I've never considered buying a white belt, but the general consensus among golf heads is that you just don't wear white belts on the golf course.
Like unless you're a scratch golfer?
Even if you're that, like there's still just a connotation.
Okay.
It's the connotation, you know?
I forgot to say that your obviously the topper to that outfit is a melon hat.
Yeah, we had some melon stands in the chat talking about how great they are, and I get it. Hey, as a certified sweat boy, I get it. I just don't know if I want to have all that tech gear on my hat when I could just sweat through like a hat that's cheap and wash it and still have it be fine.
Look, I'm probably going to have a melon hat by the end of the year.
You're definitely going to have
I'm probably going to, yeah. I have to see. I have to test it out. I got to see. I got to know.
When's the Bodie melon drop in?
100% wool. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to, dead stock wool from the 1940s. I don't know if it's going to wick sweat the same way.
They're ripe for like a wild ass collab. We're like, what? Melon got them?
So obviously the clothing company that I work for, Howler Brothers, has a lot of Western DNA.
Yeah.
Our fall 25 collection drops next week. A lot of Western themed. We added some, like diamond pearl snaps to some corduroy shirts. We're doing some really funky like outerwear that's got, toe bug detailing. Like we're pushing it, and it's obviously still massive throughout menswear and fashion. And I'm just do you think that Western is sort of has it essentially replaced Gorpcore as like almost like the most underlying motif of all menswear? Like it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's on the running clothes that we're talking about from Satisfy and ACG. It's on big brands. It's on Ame. It's on Cherry. It's on like it's just like you can't.
I was gonna say not your best ring.
The bell got stuck in a wire right there, so I couldn't actually get it. I had to hit it a second time.
There's a clothing kind called One of These Days that's like nothing but like vintage like horse prints and Western wear. Double RL is still chugging. Like go look on Huckberry at what they're carrying right now. Wacko Maria is a Japanese brand doing like crazy embroidery and yokes and pearl snaps. Like it's everywhere, and like I could have seen it peaking 2 years ago, but it didn't. It just kept growing. And now it's like to the point where it's like, okay, well, I think it's going to be a thing for a few more years as like, it's definitely not a micro trend. It's hard to even call it a trend now. It's just a piece of the menswear fabric of the conversation for the next few years, it seems like.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't think I have an aversion to it because my dad's always had Western stuff around our house. So like for me, it's almost nostalgic a little bit to like see stuff. I do fear a day where like I'm wearing something Western and someone calls me out for just being an absolute soy boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can't be a soy boy.
Like I don't want some cowgirl coming up to me and being like, where are the calluses on your hands?
All hat, no
you don't get those from your blogging? You don't have any Substack calluses?
You just need to you need to get out Montana way, do some photos out in Montana.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hit the ground,
taking
great. Some photos, doing some work.
Well, I'm right. The book I'm reading is about a young cowboy who sees the cowboy lifestyle going away. And so he goes down to Mexico, try to reclaim some stuff, try to become a man.
Okay.
And I don't know where it's going to end, but I'm not I'm not ignoring cowboy culture. If anything, I'm embracing it more than I'm willing to admit.
Well, and I think you can get some calluses
Skelly's
on your
doing it too in the studio.
He is on your pointer finger by hitting that camera lens over and over again. That's your ticket to earning your stripes.
I'm not proud to admit this, but the camera that I bought that was much heavier and much bigger, the day that I was testing everything before it broke again, I started to cramp in my hand from how much heavier it was than the normal camera. And I was like, this is embarrassing. Like, the only callus I have in my hand is from the charging port on my iPhone from resting on my pinky finger.
Now, Randy, I think what you're going to want to do is get one of those Nike Country belt buckles, and then you're going to want to put it on your Tecovas times Chili's booth belt.
Have to say, the leather part of that belt goes hard as fuck.
How many pairs of booth boots did you buy yourself, Randy?
You have to get some, Randy.
I got all 75 of them. They were only doing limited. I think they were doing 75 women, 75 men, and like maybe 50 belts. Like, yes, I think it was
very, very limited. And I know some folks at Tecovas, and I think they knew this was going to be buzzy. I don't think they knew just how buzzy this was going to be. Like, it was much bigger, I think, than they anticipated.
It's amazing.
But yeah, maybe you'll catch them on the restock.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know if I could pull off red boots.
Oh, come on.
Look you don't want to Jesse from Toy Story.
Randy.
I could pull them off.
In an Instagram reel,
come on,
with the new red boots, obvious caption, tell me what it is.
New boot goofing.
Of course. That's 1,000 likes right there.
I would go hard at a photo shoot at Chili's doing it.
It would. I could see you with your feet on top of the booth table.
Yeah. I'd go full Slav squat, drinking El Presidente margarita, just showing off my boots.
I think you got to go cut off jorts for that photo shoot.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think he's right.
Yeah.
Skin tight too.
Skin tight.
You got to flaunt it. Did you see Derek Guy's tweet the other day about
booth boots? About Chili's to go as booth
about
boots?
How like tailored pants won't flatten your butt, and it was just like a video of some dude dancing in the 1950s with just an absolute poppin' booty.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Relax, Derek. Making me act up.
But yeah, the Western thing continues. I don't think it's going away anytime soon.
I'm fine with it. Overall. How are your jeans lately, Barrett?
Well, my jeans are pretty good, if I don't say so myself.
My jeans are blue.
When Sydney Sweeney dropped her partnership with American Eagle,
yes,
my first thought was like, of course, okay. Now we have her roster of Samsung phones, Hey Dude shoes, and American Eagle jeans, and then also Miu Miu's in there.
And Miu Miu, yeah, she's a Miu Muse, some would say.
Okay.
Don't forget Dr. Squatch.
Dr. Squatch bathwater soap.
Miu Miu is such an outlier in that, but like, I got to the point where I was like, man, I kind of appreciate she doesn't care. I think she was raised in a relatively, I don't know if country's the word for it, but kind of blue collar household. I think we know what her ballot said in November of last year.
Do you think we know?
I think we can make some assumptions. No judgment. People vote for who they want. And so I didn't really think much of it. I thought, okay, good. That's a good pull for American Eagle.
Yeah.
The subsequent fallout from it has honestly been a little mind blowing to me. I've got my tendencies politically where, I'm not afraid to call things out or be quick to jump on something, but I just think we might be taking this a little far as a society. I don't know if this had some greater meaning that was supposed to inspire the conversation that it has.
But the whole thing is really confusing to me. On one hand, I mean, it's gotten so out of control that now there are many you can find, I think, whole ass articles about whether this entire thing was a psyop from American Eagle. Did they make the campaign and make the outrage? Did they bought army it up to do what it's been doing? Because this is, here I've got a Business Insider article pulled up. Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle ad sparked outrage. PR pros say it will make her a bigger star. You can find all sorts of stuff about how this was they got over $50 million in like in media for free, basically.
Oh yeah.
In ad media for free, based on the conversation that this sparked. And then there was obviously the backlash to the backlash, because this was insane to think that American Eagle was trying to do some type of eugenics.
I just don't think they were.
The white supremacy thing.
Do I get the angle? Yes. But do I think they actually were? I don't.
Of course not.
Like, I just don't think they were. And so it really falls on flat ears.
Mm-hmm. I would like to see their sales from this, because I could definitely see a lot of people that are just upset with the outrage culture going to go buy jeans.
Absolutely,
just to stick it
Randy.
to
100%. 100%.
And I don't think that if they were, and maybe they are doing a double entendre when it comes to the word jeans. They are.
Yes.
Yeah.
They spelled it G-E-N-E-S on
but
some of the ads.
Did they? I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not.
But the whole thing is that she's just hot. That's
yeah,
like
I think that is a breast play more than it is a blonde and blue eye play.
She is a massive star that is that's a sex symbol who is like great looking. It's just I promise it wasn't any deeper than that. American Eagle, speaking, we were talking about the OV like campaigns, how early they were on being both size, gender, and race inclusive in like their ad campaigns. American Eagle's Aerie line is like on the forefront of that. They are very, very, very like inclusive when it comes to all of that type of stuff. They've been lauded and championed for it many, many times. So this is not a company that has like a history of like being red meat.
It's also you go to their site and you see the models that are modeling the jeans that she is talking about. And at least when I was on the site a few days ago, it was all inclusive. Like, it was not just a bunch of like, withering away white girls modeling jeans. Like it was people of all races standing there in jeans or shirts or whatever. And so I don't know. Yeah, I think it was a little outrageous in a way.
Yeah, I mean, my initial reaction to the outrage was like, this is why the Democrats can't win an election.
More like Democants.
Yes, Freudian slip there, right? Like this is why people hate us. This is why people hate Democrats.
Yeah,
because of shit like this.
Yeah,
they just did an ad with a starlet about how she's hot. And we turned it into like, is American Eagle trying to do Hitler eugenics? Like,
I think everyone's like really quick right now to jump on like Nazi stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the reason that like Sunday Scaries can never do an embroidery that just has SS on it. Like
I did have to make sure I told Will that. I'm like, make sure you don't do something just SS.
Like it sucks though. Like, come on. Like I would love to do like a little insignia, like a little like old school monogram, but like, you just can't, because I'm not going to sit here and take it.
Right.
Like I'm an ally, buddy. Like I'm trying, I'm very accepting of all people. And so like, it's just hard, you have to think about those things. And maybe American Eagle did think about it and they were like, whatever, outrage is going to only bolster our brand. I mean, what's American Eagle's stock price today? Like people made a serious amount of money on the 12% bump that she gave them the other day.
Like Randy was saying, that people probably went out of their way to go support American Eagle for like, as a reaction to the backlash. The conversation around this, like, had it not happened, I would have been like, oh, Sydney Sweeney doing another giant ad campaign. Okay, cool. But because of it, I went to the website to like check out the jeans, like, like, what are the jeans that are so incredible that they demanded this ad campaign from Sydney Sweeney? And this might be the most unhinged thing about the whole story, Will, is that these jeans have a drapey rigid denim in the front and a drapey stretchy fabric in the back.
Party in the back?
That's how insane is that? Unhinged, some might say.
I'm having trouble like
they're calling it dreamy drape strigid, where the front panels of the jeans.
Randy's got to wear these to Chili's for his photo shoot.
In the front, it's rigid. You're getting the kind of stiff, nice, look of 100% cotton. But in the back, where you might want a little support, stretch, give, lift, whatever it might be, that's where you're getting the stretchy fabric.
Okay.
There's like,
it's so crazy, it just might work.
I keep on getting served this. I'll see if I can find it and send it to you. It's it's like on TikTok, I keep on getting served it to me. It's a woman's pant and it's like a sweatsuit, but it's sweatpants in the back half in jeans in the front half. And it's like every like 20th reel, it's an advertisement. And so like, it
but
sounds
they look
very
like jeans?
like the front are jeans and the back are like cream sweatpants.
Cream sweatpants?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is like a mullet. They're mullet jeans.
It's very similar to this, where it's like a different, it's loose in the back and it's rigid in the front. I'll see if I can find them, but I just keep on getting served. I'm like, I'm not going to buy these, but maybe that's a new thing. Who knows?
Yeah. However this went down from American Eagle, it's going to work out for them. It's going to work out great. Sydney Sweeney will be just fine. American Eagle will be just fine. We will, the general public will move on to the next thing, Fit for Outrage, in like 2 days, and American Eagle will have gained tons of traction from this.
I don't think it helps that she's also just polarizing in general. I think that she's always had some type of debate surrounding her.
Yeah.
Whether or not she's a good actress, I'm on the side that she is a good actress. Might not be a great comedic
she's
actress
not funny.
from what we've learned.
Yes.
But if you've watched Euphoria, any of her other movies that she's been in that are more serious roles, she is a good actress. Just might not be that funny.
Yeah.
But like people like to hate on like the hot blonde that's in the zeitgeist.
Yes. Yeah. And I would say
I like to stand them.
That's bold of you.
Thank you.
Will. Yeah, it's really brave of you.
Sydney, I support you.
Who can forget when she went back to Idaho or wherever for her mom's birthday party, which was a hoedown theme or whatever, and her mom or some relatives or whoever were wearing some Trump gear. Ipso facto to the internet, Sydney Sweeney is a massive Trumper, right? Like that was the math there. You alluded to it with your vote, with your who you think she voted for in November. I think she's kind of doing a Michael Jordan thing where she's like, Republicans buy sneakers too.
Okay, fine with that. Yeah,
I'm not saying she didn't. I'm not saying that's not where her political allegiance lies. I'm just saying I think that she is playing this. I think she is riding the fence on essentially everything, so that she is grabbing both audiences where she can.
She knows us liberal simps will do whatever she wants, and so she's like, all right, I'm gonna hone in on these.
Yes, exactly.
This other side.
Yeah.
I'm playing both sides, so I always win.
That's right, Randy.
I'm fine with it. I think it's all just a little overboard.
Well, catch me at American Eagle at the mall this weekend. I'm going to pop in and see if they got any of these Strigid jeans in stock.
Don't go to Hollister. You will feel extremely old.
Probably going to feel the same way at American Eagle, Randy.
That's
if I had to guess.
Very true.
What's next?
Where do you want to go?
I think I know what's next. Will.
Yeah.
Because you got to tell me yesterday, how many Skims shapewear face wraps did Sally buy?
0. I straight up told her put it on the credit card. I'll wear it during retail therapy and we can justify this purchase. Here's the thing. I had a tweet last night. I'm just going to pull that up actually. Last night I tweeted about how Jason Momoa shaved his beard. You see this?
I didn't. Let me.
He buzzed off his beard
Let me pull up your tweet. Or did you
for the first time in 6 years? Yeah.
Okay.
He shaved it off, and I said, "This is a bearded man's worst nightmare." Because all the comments on it were like, "Why did he do this to himself?" No, he doesn't look the same. It's not him. Like that's what's underneath it. Like people are just disgusted by it. And so I tweeted, "A bearded man's worst nightmare. You have it for so long that you forget what you look like underneath. You should shave it," they say, but they don't realize that you don't know who that person is anymore. Maybe I look totally different and cool, you think one day, moments before you take that first drag of a razor in years. Looking in the mirror back at your old self, you begin to calculate how long it will take you to grow your beard again. One of the main reasons that I have a beard, Barrett, is because my jawline has been traditionally abysmal. It doesn't go out as far as it needs to, which creates a kind of a turkey little, whatever it's called.
So a beard suits you. It
helps me in numerous ways.
Shapes up your face.
Helps me in numerous ways. I've always wanted to get rid of my my second chin without working out. Trying to have my cake, literally have my cake and eat it too. And I've thought about doing things in the past, nothing like serious, but some quick fixes. And you know what? I'm not that opposed to trying this. I hate to say it. Like, it looks relatively not uncomfortable. I'm not saying it looks comfortable, but I think I could watch a TV show in this for a while. I think I could knock out an episode of The Bear with this, even if it's the hour-long one that you didn't warn me about.
Here's the here's the email that I got from it's 2 days ago now. Just dropped the ultimate face. We changed the shapewear game forever, and we're not done. Introducing the seamless sculpt face wrap, a must-have addition to your nightly routine. Let me gas myself up real quick. I think 2 in and outs ago is when I put plastic surgery on my in list.
Okay.
I think it might be my best call ever.
Just everyone getting
because since then we've had things like Kylie dropping the formula for her boob job. We've had more and more celebrities owning up to what they've gotten done. We've had more and more people getting facelifts at younger ages. We've got people like Kat Stadler out there like documenting all of their their plastic surgery journeys.
The comedian one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She gets suggested to me more than anyone I don't follow.
And this is, I just feel like this is a culmination of that, because whether this works or not is almost like irrelevant. This is like the thing that they put on you after you get a facelift or after you get some type of chin work done, right? It's like, there's an Arrested Development scene where after Lucille has had a facelift, they use her as the monster in a horror movie because she's all wrapped up in like one of these things. And that's what this is giving. It's like you wear this and it's like, I don't know. I think what they're selling here is the idea that you just got plastic surgery without having to spend 10 grand and go under the knife. Like that's what they're selling to me.
But
like I'm curious about this because it's like, ooh, it's kind of like the plastic surgery thing. Is this going to give me a facelift without
I need to see some before and afters.
We do.
I need to see some before and afters. Like, I'd be lying if I said that I'm not opposed to wearing this in bed at night while having some AirPod Maxes cover the ear holes, and I'm just crushing episodes of something on my iPad and quiet.
I mean, don't forget that it's infused with collagen yarns.
It's got collagen yarns.
So you know
you're not using collagen yarns in your everyday routine.
That's you infuse some yarns with collagen, you put them on your face, and the rest is history.
I mean,
have these sold out yet? I bet they have.
Let's see.
Why do I feel like they've sold out?
They probably have. If they haven't,
I don't even see them on the website.
I'm buying one as a bit. Wink. Yeah, I don't think they're even on the site anymore. Damn it. We missed out, dude.
Oh man, you could have done another OPC. You could have had your second OPC in like 4 weeks.
I'm scared to cop this.
That's an on-pod cop if you missed Will buying the Ferragamo vintage tie.
It came in so good looking too. It's such great quality. I'm very happy about this. Yeah.
OPCs are pretty foolproof, you know?
Hey, they haven't failed me yet.
Yeah.
Both OPCs I've done recently have really served me well.
If you acquired an ultimate face wrap from Skims, hit us up. Let us know.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'm worried about how the neck portion would do with my my stubble of my beard. Might tear it up down there. Might pill. I don't want my collagen yarn to pill.
No, that would be
it
bad.
loses all of its benefits.
That would be bad for the collagen yarn.
Yeah, it would be tough. I mean, I've been working. So Barrett, as you know, I've been loving film photography lately, and I found a new reason why I love it. We were taking a family photo the other day, and the iPhone photos really highlighted something on my face that I didn't want to highlight, which was the wrinkles around my eyes. Film photos came back. Didn't capture that.
Yeah.
Kind of, it was a little more grainy.
Film is soft. Film is nice to people generally.
It treated me great, and I was just like, but in the back of my mind, I was like, well, you can't rely on that. You gotta hit this hard. I never in my life have I been so strict about my face routine morning and night. Want to hear what I'm doing?
Yeah, let's hear it. Have you changed some things? Because you were famously like not much of a product user. It's mostly just like washing your face and.
I told Sally I have to change.
Maybe hitting it with a little moisturizer.
I don't even wash my face.
You don't even wash?
I've washed my face maybe 5 times in my life.
Oh, look at this guy.
That's insane.
Y'all are scrubbing all the good stuff off. I'm keeping it on. I'm like a cast iron pan right now. Just got all the seasoning on there.
Just well seasoned. Okay.
No, I'm not doing much. I'm doing a base cream that has SPF in it.
Okay.
I was told that SPF is one of the most important things we need to be doing.
That's
what
they tell you. Yeah.
I'm doing a vitamin C serum. It's hot in the streets right now. And then I have this cream that I will have to find the name of that is being applied to my eyes very lightly before heading into work and then at night. What are you on right now?
So I am on.
Because I think I just got some of this in the mail.
What?
This product that you have on your screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout them out.
Did you get some?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is a quick shout out to Margin Skincare, which I have looked at numerous times because Canoe Club carries them, and they obviously have like a beautiful packaging, and the fact that Canoe Club is carrying them makes me like trust that it's pretty good stuff. And they reached out, and I think probably to you as well, and sent us stuff. I've got my box is like sitting on my dresser right now. I need to open it up and check it out, and I'm very excited to do so.
Well, I have a lot of old products from partnerships that Scaries has done in the past, and finally the other day, Sally and I went through, and I was like, okay, what can I keep that I can use every day, and what can I gift to people?
Yeah,
like what can I give away? And she pulled this out, and I was like, no, this just came in.
Yeah,
I'm using the Margin.
Yeah.
But it started to make me realize, like, okay, I have a wealth of products in front of me that I've gotten for free. Why do I still have wrinkles anywhere? Why? I was also told, by the way, just backtracking to the Skims thing again.
Yeah.
Sally talked to a surgeon she works with, and he said that it actually thinks that it will make your eyes more puffy. It's going to force everything forward and actually increase the bags and the wrinkles and everything under your around your eyes. And so you have to be careful of that if that's something that you're worried about. And I've been told that about like Botox, that if you try to get the wrinkles done on the side of your eyes, it actually makes it more puffy because it doesn't I don't know. There's no good way. There's no good way to service your eyes at this point. They are what they are.
Yeah, it's tough. Right now my routine is pretty basic, but I've been diligent about it. At night, I'm washing my face every night, and I'm applying a retinol, which is it's called like it's Aveeno or something like that. It's like a lotion form of it, which is better. It's like better for my face. It's not quite as harsh, I found. And then I do the ordinary hyaluronic acid serum on top, and then I do a CeraVe night cream, and then an eye cream from Pharmacy, Pharmacy.
Okay. And
then in the morning, I do a Kiehl's moisturizer that has SPF, and either like a cold water wash, or if I shower, I'll wash my face again. But that's pretty much it. But the washing my face every single night and doing and adding the retinol and the serum was relatively new for me about 6 or 7 months ago, and I've been very, very diligent about doing that every single night. Whether or not I've seen any real results, I'm not sure.
It does make you feel like you're going a little crazy when you really put in the work.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a couple months into this, and I really feel like I've put in the work here, and I'm not seeing any dividends. Like how much can you actually spend on these serums before you feel like you're just driving yourself mad?
Well, right. And I mean, like it, Sally was talking to her friend. I've talked to Dr. Seth, friend of the pod.
Dr. Seth.
Yeah. He's a dermatologist, and I ran into him at a Howler Brothers event. I think he came by the office when he was here.
Yeah, I was out.
Yeah. Okay.
He dropped off a dope retail therapy hat.
He did. And I told him what my routine was, and he was like, yeah, you're doing it. Like, you're doing what you should be doing. Okay. Like not much else to add. It's most dermatologists are recommending SPF and a retinol. And like, really, those are like the two things that work. And then they'll likely suggest Botox if you want to try to eliminate some wrinkles.
No, I want to do it. Yeah. I want to do it the old fashioned way with creams and serums.
Yeah.
I mean, I was one of those people that never thought it would hit me. I've always had decent skin.
Yeah. You still have decent skin. You have good skin.
I have a good skin. I have good skin. I'm happy with my skin. It just, the aging portion of it is something that I never really took seriously.
Yeah, it sucks to like look in the mirror and be like, I do look older, don't I?
If you're a young retail head out there, just listen to us. Start doing it now.
Yeah, start doing it.
Just start doing it now.
Yeah.
You'll thank us later.
Yeah.
This won't happen to you until you're 39, maybe.
Most of the
38.
guys, I feel like the women are way ahead of this.
Oh,
I feel
yeah,
like 27-year-olds are out there getting preventative Botox now.
I feel like there's a gap between the 18-year-olds that are looks maxing and mewing.
Yes.
And then there's like the
35-year-olds that are like neck deep in serums and creams now.
Exactly. Exactly. And then like, but if you're 28 right now, you're in no man's land.
Right.
You're just doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're abiding by the old generation's rules.
What you got going, Randy? What's your skincare routine?
Yeah. What are you hitting that face with?
I am hitting that face with a wash in the morning, maybe at night sometimes, especially if I work out. I try to give it a wash. I have a nighttime serum that's from some leftover thing that Will got a bunch of stuff from Scaries.
Yeah.
And then the morning I'm hitting an eye cream with some leftover stuff that Will got from some Scaries thing. And
so when you mentioned giving away the stuff that you were, it's
you must have gotten this a long time ago.
It was stuff that was still just hanging around here. The beard oil that I showed to you the other day. It was that company. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll use it until I'm done with it. But the main thing I do is usually the CeraVe SPF the daily. Yeah, that one.
Randy's skin's looking good too, man. Which also gets down to another piece of the nitty gritty, which your dermatologist will also tell you when you start pushing him or her on things, which is that a lot of this is just genetics too.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have good genes.
Randy has good genes.
Cancel me.
I'm constantly complaining to Randy about the lights being too high in here, and they make they do the shadows on my eyes, which are already bad. Like, and I've got just kind of
he turned them down a little bit.
He did. I know. I'm excited to see if the results are any better. But like, I can't tell you how many times I've sat with my dermatologist and been like, what can we do about the under eyes? Like they're too thin. Like the skin's too thin. Like they look dark. Like what can we do? Like plasma injections, all this type of like crazy shit. And she's like, yeah, it's just genes, man. It's just like, there's not much you can do.
See, do you know what my dermatologist tells me? Because it's the same one that my wife goes to. She just goes, I'll tell your wife. Okay. Cool. See ya.
I also do
Glad I came in.
deep sea mud mask once a week. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's probably you left that part out, Randy. Yeah. No wonder.
See, I had the eye masks out the other day, and I told Sally, I was like, the reason I don't use these is because I don't know how much they cost. I don't want you to walk in one day and have you say, why are you using my nice eye masks? And so I never touch them. And I said, just tell me, put on an eye mask right now, and I'll put it on whenever you tell me to. I'll just do it whenever.
Yeah.
Tell me. I play so scared.
Yeah.
You never know. Like we get packages to the house. I don't know how much I don't know how much these things cost. Scares me. I don't want to look at the credit card statement and see how much I'm investing into these wrinkles on my face. It's just bad.
I mean, yeah. Does Sally have the is she constantly getting Sephora bags dropped on the doorstep?
No, it's all Monday swimwear and Monday active. She's in her Pilates era.
Okay. So you're talking clothes, not makeup and okay. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think she hides those from me.
Okay. All right.
No, but I feel like every single day I'm like, you got a new swimsuit? Got a new matching set.
You good?
Well, I'll ask you off mic. I don't want to blow up Sally's spot.
Oh my God. I think I'm with some stuff from last week.
Well, maybe did you swallow something? You get her down the wrong pipe?
I don't know. Oh,
you all right?
Dude, I don't know what's going around Austin.
Just snort some wasabi?
The amount of people who have told me that they've been sick is like through the roof. Whole family's just getting taken down.
Man.
I finally have energy now after like 5 days without it, and it feels great. But like, I have not been taken down like that in a while. I thought I had COVID.
Man.
I tested for you since I was in the studio with you.
Oh, thank you.
Negative.
That's good.
It was negative. Couldn't believe we had a COVID test laying around. I was kind of bummed. I don't miss taking those, man. Gotta say, I will never get used to that rot up my nose.
I'm still just getting used to the new normal, man.
Yeah.
It's the last time you heard that.
The times, are they still unprecedented?
They are.
Yeah. My goodness. Yeah. These times.
What next?
Will, you want to give us a little update on your
vest? Yeah. I talked about this last week that I was getting this more custoed. Last year around this time, I tweeted a photo of just a single Grateful Dead bear chilling on my vest. And I get a lot of compliments on this.
Yeah.
Even from non-dead heads.
Cool. Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? Going to the Grateful Dead 60th anniversary kind of shindig, I'm going to get more. I'm going to litter this vest. If you go to the responses here, you'll see a jacket. You might know this brand. better than I do. But I included a photo as you scroll down of a jacket that I saw in Las Vegas. That really made me be like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to spend $460 or however much this costs for this jacket. And instead, I just paid a local person to embroider these on there. And I'm pretty thrilled with how it turned out.
It looks great.
The more that I start customizing things that I already own to make it new rather than just go get a new thing, the more that I do that, the more into it that I am. I'm not kidding, Barrett. I think I want to get a sewing machine. I want to do it. I want to do it, dude. I think it's possible. I think with some templates, some YouTube videos, some help, I think it could actually be like a really fun path to go down.
Let's see here. I got Will's 2025 New Year's resolutions. Learn how to hem. Have you done it yet?
No.
Wow.
Okay.
No. Randy pulling tape.
I told Randy the other day something I want to do before I turn 40, and it is not going to go well when I tell my wife what I want to do.
I love this. I love this idea.
Like, the last time I went skateboarding was right after our second son was born, and I almost fell and broke both my wrists all in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
And I told myself, well, going to have to take some time off of that. Something I've really wanted to do is ollie this little tiny stair set down by my old place that I used to live. And now I've just started to snowball. Despite not doing that, I have now taken it way further than just wanting to do that stair set. Now, by the time I turn 40, I want to ollie down 40 stairs total. I don't care if it's in 2s, 3s, maybe even some 1s in there. Probably not going to go above 5.
Okay, so for a combined 40 stairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
40 by 40.
You're not launching yourself off a 40-step staircase.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I could try to do it all in one try. I don't think it'd end well.
I don't know where you'd find a 40-step staircase.
A library somewhere.
Yeah. I don't even want Will to do a 4. I think he needs to peak out at 3.
I think so too. I think so too. I think 4 would have to. I'd have to have some extreme comfortability.
I mean, have you ollied off a curb yet?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do that just fine.
Okay. Well, so a 2 is barely different than a curb, right?
I know, but like the way that you fall, like the way that I would fall when I was 16 is not the way that I fall when I'm 38.
Right. That's
30,
right.
Now going to be 39 in 5 months here.
I think this is definitely doable for you. My suggestion would be to like put on the nerdy ass wrist guards.
That's the thing though.
And wear a helmet.
I don't want to do it in a way that I don't want to, and I don't want to wear pads. I'm going to have to wear pads though.
I think you got to wear pads.
I need to at least wear a wrist guard on my like left wrist that I'd be mostly catching myself with if I fall.
Here's the thing. Okay.
I'm also worried about my knees.
There are multiple skaters at the Howler offices, and our offices are not that far away from House Park in Austin. And there's a skate park right next to House Park, and then right down the street from that is like our big skate shop, No Comply. These guys are regularly heading over there to skate at lunch for half an hour or an hour. They come back like soaked in sweat, and they're all in their 30s. So one of them's 40 something. You know what I mean? So like it can be done, but they're out there getting it regularly. So if you're practicing, then I think you can start dropping the pads if you're feeling very comfortable on your board. But if all you're doing is getting out there once a month and like hitting 3 steps, I think you have to go wrist pads. I think honestly, like I think you need the wrist guards more than you need a helmet. That's probably stupid, but
I think you're right.
I think that's like.
I think you're right.
I think that's right.
The thing is, I don't want to, man. I want to look like the dudes in the videos.
Just we already talked about your hands. You need them for both blogging and
this is how I get my calluses
and taking photography.
You
can't be dealing with a wrist injury.
Yeah, you need to do what like kids in high school used to do, where they would just like bring a basketball everywhere if they were a basketball player. You just need to be on the skateboard for a good like you go and take Rosie for a walk. You're skating with her. You're not having your puller. You're just going along with the skateboard. You need that thing glued to your feet at all times.
I know. I need to get a little more comfortable.
Trust you.
40 by 40, man.
Are you 39 right now?
It has to be all different stair sets too. I've decided if I do it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
You can't just do the same one 20 times. Like that's stolen valor.
Okay. All right.
You got to film every single one.
I don't know. When I was homesick the other day, I was trying to think of some things to watch that Sally wouldn't want to watch, and I decided to go down this new skate video. Nija just dropped a new part in a Thrasher vid.
Sick.
And I was like, man, maybe 40 by 40 is It's a reckless thing to do, but it could be a fun thing to do.
You can get yourself a sweet new pair of kicks for this, right?
I've got some skate shoes.
Your Adidas fucking awesome are still.
Yeah, they're not
still good for throwing it down.
I could. Yeah. They're actually in surprisingly good shape for how much I used to wear those. But
dude, get some etnies.
I kind of want the new Nija shoes. If I'm being honest, they kind of look like tennis shoes, so they don't look like a blatant skate shoe. But
right.
I think it's like the Nija 4. I know he's polarizing, but like, I'm not trying to get some like big clunky
right etnies,
shoes. Yeah,
DCs.
I would like him to look a little sporty.
Osiris D3s,
dude. I saw something about Eric Costin the other day. Did you ever see his shoes back in the day? He was who I fanboyed over in high school.
Okay.
And I think he recently came out and said that he wasn't that into sneakers. And everyone's like, every sneaker you did was based off Jordans. Like, what are you talking about? You had to have been into sneakers. I don't know how much truth there was to that, though. But man, the Costin 3s, probably my GOAT shoe.
Yeah. All right. Well, catch Will hitting your local staircase in the Skims face wrap.
Rocking my Custo vest.
Rocking your Custo vest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are people not going to Amex lounges anymore, Barrett?
So yeah, the Amex lounge, it's officially dead. At least it is if you read this article of dollars and data. I texted this to you. I didn't even necessarily mean for it to be a retail therapy topic. I think it's probably good to just kind of nod to it at the end here. If we don't get around to posting links for this episode, it's on Of Death and Data. It's called The Death of the Amex Lounge: Why the Upper Middle Class Isn't Special Anymore. And I the reason that I wasn't even sure if I wanted to bring this up is because the article it kind of circles a weird thing, right? Because I don't know if this article is it like. Let me think about how the proper way to frame this. It's sort of like the wealth gap is bad. The wealth gap is bad, but also the wealth gap didn't hit hard enough. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, this says, picture it. You're at one of the nicest resorts in one of the most prized vacation destinations in the world, and there are literal millionaires scrambling to get pool chairs at 8 a.m. What the hell is going on? I'll tell you. The upper middle class is getting too big. Like, does they want people to be poor?
So, yeah, exactly.
There are too many people who are millionaires and multimillionaires, and there simply isn't enough space to accommodate them. Why do you think the Amex Lounge is a zoo? Why do you think house prices haven't come down? There's numerous reasons for that, buddy.
Yeah.
Why do you think vacations have evolved into cutthroat competitions? Okay.
Yeah. You read this, and it's very like all of the verbiage is kind of like, it's kind of cringe inducing, right? And it's weird to be like, too many people got rich, even though then you start thinking about it, and that it's just what this is illuminating and highlighting is how severe the wealth gap has gotten. That now the rich people are there's too many of them because that group of people has gotten too broad. But then you start going into it, and it's like, okay, well, if these people were still just middle class and they hadn't experienced this gain in wealth, then the wealth gap would be less, but then they wouldn't be able to go on these vacations anyway. So it's all very like I said, I have mixed feelings about what this article means, but it feels very relevant. It calls out the pool chairs. And I think just in general, why I liked reading this, and there are some numbers in here that back up what it's talking about. But this is kind of like why places like the Amalfi Coast might be ruined forever. This is why vacations seem too crowded. This is why it's hard to get pool chairs at resorts. This is why do you know what I mean?
The lounges aren't too busy. I'm just going to go out there and I don't think they are too busy. There are seats for everybody. I have been in numerous lounges. I have an Amex Platinum that gets me into the lounge for free.
Mm-hmm.
I go in there with my kids because I can just grab food instead of going and paying for it somewhere else. I have the card for other reasons outside of just having lounge access, but that is an added benefit. So even if we would have to pay for one of my sons or something, Sally and I will separate, I'll go, ravage the place and we'll have free snacks.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. Maybe a newspaper so I can performally read it somewhere.
Sure.
But they're not too full. Maybe they are sometimes, but in general, there are places to sit. And it's still like the benefit of it probably shouldn't be sitting there for hours on end. The benefit is the free food that you're paying for in credit card fees.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about my Spain trip from last August again, because it's all I've got to go on, guys. But that was the last time that I was in these types of lounges, whether they were the Amex lounge or the Delta Sky something or other, or the one at the Barcelona airport or whatever. And like, they are very crowded. They are very crowded.
But you can,
and so the idea that they are exclusive is false.
Correct.
And when they bring out like new rounds of food, people are rushing the food carts like a bunch of hyenas. Like it is.
From my experience, I haven't had that bad of an experience in them in recent memory. I'm not going in them every time I'm at an airport. Not at all. Right. If anything,
this is mostly reserved for international travel, I would say, because that's when you're there early. That's when you have long layovers.
Or if I have a brutal delay, which are
yes,
fuck you, Delta.
Yeah.
Like if there's a really big delay, then I'll be like, all right, let's just go to the lounge and get some free stuff. I can drink a ginger ale, turn my day around, whatever. But like, I don't think it's been that bad in my recent experiences.
Yeah,
it's been fine.
And I want to counter what I'm saying by also saying like the experience is still fine. I would still rather be there than not be there. There are still free beers and places to sit, and I will just fight along with everybody else to get the new food. But they have lost any air of like this like tranquil, pleasant, exclusive experience.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? Eventually, because of like the widening wealth gap, they'll just make a new place for the one percenters.
The elite tier.
The elite. Yeah,
elite
exactly.
lounge.
Like if you're Global One or whatever it's called, or double, triple platinum, like you'll just get a new place, because that's what will keep happening, is that they will eventually rectify this by making an even more exclusive place for for only the upper top slice of this group.
I mean, in an ideal world, I am never in an airport long enough to even have to think about going into a lounge.
Yeah.
That is, if I'm in an airport long enough to do that, I'm in there for too long. My new move, I don't care what time of day it is, but if I'm going to I don't even know what side of if I get out of security in the Austin airport and I turn left, I'm getting a piece of Salvation pizza for $8 every single time, and it's going well on the flights. I'm very much enjoying that move there.
Wait, is that right next to Fly Right?
No, other side.
Okay, because I've never had that Salvation pizza,
but it smells phenomenal. I have not been opposed to getting one when I get off the flight. Just snagging one for the walk to the car.
Have you been served with like the airport theory reels or TikToks?
No, Austin's airport.
No, just this trend called airport theory.
No,
it's a weird like memification of something, because there's no actual theory. It's just people documenting that they try to show up to their flights like 30 minutes beforehand.
I don't want that in my algorithm.
It's like the theory is basically that you like can't miss your flight, basically.
I've seen these before, but let me tell you, as someone that has gotten really cocky about his travel thing, yeah, you're not going to miss it. I did miss my flight recently, though. That was a bad one.
I show up way too early for them. I can admit that. I like showing up early to the airport. I don't like fucking around with rushing.
2 kids, you kind of have to.
Oh yeah.
No, but you also don't want to sit there in the airport with 2 kids running around with nothing to do.
Yeah.
I usually show up an hour beforehand, which I know is wild. This last time I showed up pretty early, and good thing I did, because when I pulled up, they had started construction at the parking that morning and didn't tell anyone. So I had nowhere to park. So I'm like, I'm glad I showed up to the airport this early, because I had to go drive all the way to James's place and park at his place and Uber to the airport.
That is lucky. But airport theory says that you would have made the flight no matter what.
That is true. I did make it.
I don't believe in airport theory. I don't think this is a thing. I don't think anyone should follow that.
Yeah, but take it or leave it. Upper middle class, it's too big now. It's too many people got rich.
I'm not going to dabble
over
there.
The last 5 years.
I want everyone to succeed in life.
Me too.
I want the Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick Lamar thing on Tumblr that I see almost every day. That's just, he wants all of his homies to succeed, even if it's before him.
Yeah. Wish list?
Wish list. I'm in Grateful Dead mode. I'll admit that.
What will you be wearing under your Custo vest?
It's gonna be cold, and so I won't get this shirt in time. This is on my wish list. I don't think I'll actually buy this.
Okay,
but Online Ceramics did a drop. They did a drop for Jerry Garcia the other day, and then they followed up a couple days later with a Grateful Dead 60th anniversary drop. I just think it's kind of a cool shirt. It's pretty loud for me. Out of all the iconography for Grateful Dead, roses are kind of what I like to wear the least. And so I don't really see myself actually getting this, but I do think it's cool. I don't know what I'm going to wear. I'm going to wear the vest. I have a sweater with one of the logos on it that I would love to wear, but I think that's going to get commandeered by my wife. And so I have yet to decide. I think it's going to be too cold to go short sleeves under the vest.
Which one of you is wearing the fringed Loewe cutoff top?
I think I might wear it like the day before around town. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. But I'm going to throw Online Ceramics a little bone here. It's a wild ass shirt.
Well, I'd like it if they threw us one of those totes so that we can study it.
Man, I added one of these to my cart the other day to see how much it costs, and the tote was still in there from the last time when I immediately clicked out and was like, not spending that. And I was like, man, that is a cool tote. I just can't justify it.
I am throwing on my wish list this week something not for me, but something that for the ladies out there, a pair of sneakers that I might try to acquire for my wife. This is a brand new silhouette, or maybe it's not a brand new silhouette, but it's new for the year. If it's not brand new, they haven't had it in a long time. It's called the 204L. The mushroom colorway just dropped yesterday and sold out very quickly because it is very, 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 very reminiscent of New Balance's collaboration with Miu Miu, which we talked about earlier on the pod. This was like one of the women's kind of sneakers of the year last year. And this kind of rich tan suede, and it's got the double laces. They were all over Instagram and TikTok. Very, very trendy, very sought after shoe that retails for like $1,200. New Balance has basically taken it down to its bones and released the 204L, which is basically it's essentially the Miu Miu base sneaker.
Can you zoom in on the sole of this?
Without like the premium materials and the Miu Miu branding and the all the crazy funky laces, but I'm sure that people will be doing like lace swaps, and like you can order like the double lace things now to like, I've seen that on Vans and I've seen that on other brands doing sneakers, kind of like fighting that style a little bit. But I might just the resell isn't bad for these, so if I choose the tan, then I'll go resell. But then they've also got this Timberwolf color, which I think will be pretty sweet as well, dropping in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I like these a lot.
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm just crazy here. The sole and the kind of outer reminds me of like an old 2000s Reebok.
It's kind of giving Merrill Jungle Mock as well.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's the direction.
Yeah.
There was a pair of Reeboks that I owned at one point, and I don't know if it was the late 90s or early 2000s, that really had a similar look to it. And I've been trying to find it and I can't find it anywhere, but it just looks so similar to something that is in my head, but I haven't been able to pin it down yet.
Oh yeah, I think there were some Kith exclusive colorways of this thing.
I do like this silhouette.
But it's in like the torpedo sneaker vein. It's like a low profile shoe, but like also still kind of a chunky upper. I don't know. I think it's going to be a very hot sneaker for the next year at least. And I feel like we definitely get that question a lot from women. It's like, what sneakers should I be buying if I already have done Adidas Samba, basically?
Yeah.
And I feel like I finally have like a solid answer, which is the New Balance 204L.
Is that an exposed ankle I see on the screen right now?
Disgusting. Emrata would never.
What is going on here, Barry?
Well, it's a female ankle, so it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was wearing ankle socks the other day in a paparazzi photo, and I was like, wow, okay.
Oh.
Do as you say, not as you do, Emrata. Must be nice having those ankles out there.
Yeah.
You've ruined no shows for me forever.
Well, we're both still in the good graces today.
Yep.
So is Randy.
Same.
Yep.
I sent you that.
Good job, everybody.
Those pants. I don't know if you saw. I texted it to you. Those sweat jean pants. Like,
I've not looked. Okay.
Yeah.
Barrett doesn't have.
He doesn't have iMessage on his laptop.
No, everybody knows that about me.
Okay. But Will always makes fun of me for not having it because I'm a PC boy. As in,
I don't like the idea of all of my private conversations existing on more than one place.
I agree. I just don't like getting notifications everywhere.
Yeah.
I have my laptop on constant do not disturb. It ends at 11:59 p.m.
Okay.
And it restarts at 12:01 a.m. so that I don't actually get the notifications. But if I need to go into the iMessage and send something from my laptop or transfer something, I can do it.
Okay.
But I hate having, like, on an iPad. No.
Yeah.
No.
I certainly have felt the need, that would be convenient if I could respond to texts from my computer. But I've avoided it for this long, and I'm not.
If someone steals your
opening up
laptop
that can of worms,
and they can get into it,
yeah,
and they have all your texts,
then they can cancel me.
They can find anything they want.
Yeah.
And that's what scares me. I know they can do that with your phone, but I feel like you can find your phone, clear it, whatever. I feel like that's a much more. I don't have any facts behind this, but it seems like you could locate your phone if it's stolen or lost and clear it faster than you could your laptop.
Yeah.
And that's what really rattles me.
Well, how about this? I emailed it to you. That's how I'll do it from now on if I need to send something. It's just a wild thing. I just need you guys' opinion if you think this is going to be a trend. I just keep on getting it served to me.
Randy, based on how you describe it, I do not think that sweatpants in the back, jeans in the front
bedrock.
is going to be a trend.
I don't know.
It sounds terrible.
Some's pushing it hard.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Here we go.
Did you buy a pair, Randy? And you're just trying to do
this
it?
It's definitely for women, but
okay. All right.
Then there's a video of someone modeling them.
Oh, I download it.
It's like, I don't want to download this stupid ass video.
I might have given you a virus too. Yeah.
Damn it, Randy.
Yeah. Is your McAfee updated? It would be kind of funny if Randy. Yeah. No, these are not going anywhere.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
Nah.
I could see these in the airport.
This is like, Randy.
I don't know why it keeps on getting served to me.
This looks like this would have been a hot style in 2018.
Everything's circular.
Like, this is like this style. The whole vibe here is like kind of B-girl,
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a little like I'm pretty sure she's wearing Air Force Ones.
I could see high schoolers wearing it with their chunky white sneakers.
Yeah. But like the distressing, the rips, I don't know.
I don't know why it keeps on getting served.
I underestimate the TikTok algorithm though. Like there's a world where all the younger people get served stuff that I'm just not privy to, and suddenly I'm like, why are they wearing these weird ass pants?
Well, TikTok obviously wants Randy to buy a pair.
I don't know why.
It's because you're the sundress guy. You've been established as a female.
Then they should have me getting sundress. That TikTok still just gets so many comments on it. It is constantly going. I think I'm up to 12 mil now.
That's insane.
Wow. Look at Randy go.
Do it again.
I'll do it again. Hey, go viral today.
Sick reference. Shall we?
That's it.
We should have done this off the top.
What should we have done off the top?
No episode next week.
I thought we were having an episode next week.
I don't know when we're going to be able to do it.
Tuesday?
If you want to do it Tuesday, I can do it Tuesday.
I think that's what we said.
Can we do it Tuesday, Randy?
It's going to be hard to try to fit that in, to be honest with you, because we have Circling Back in the morning and then Patreon in the afternoon.
Maybe we can talk to the Circling Back boys. If we get convinced, if you guys cyberbully Circling Back enough to give us a Tuesday afternoon time slot.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I'm so gung-ho about fitting one is because we got cyberbullied about our consistency on the podcast.
I know, and I feel bad.
The Redditors were very mean to us about it, and and since then I've been on a mission to stick it to them.
Me too.
There's a chance.
It works. Cyberbullying works.
It does work. There is a chance. Maybe I'll do my little producer magic, and maybe we can move the Tuesday Patreon episode to recording on Monday, since we probably won't be recording something Monday afternoon. And then release it Tuesday.
This is squarely on me. I've had this golf tournament that I'm playing in scheduled for months now.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a pretty much Wednesday to Sunday excursion. And as much as I would like to make sure we get one done, it is more up in the air than ever.
Okay. All right.
I will try to move the Patreon episode to Monday so that you guys can record Tuesday and release it Sunday. So we're going to try to get you guys a retail therapy next week.
But still cyberbully circling back. Go to the most recent YouTube, youtube.com/circling back and say, let the boys record.
Yes. Go to our YouTube.
And then drop some fashion emoji with it too.
Exactly.
Maybe like the nails getting painted or something.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. All right. See you guys later.
Bye-bye.